Experts say it takes only a few seconds for a small fire to turn into a complete devastation. But would you know what to do if a fire broke out right here in your kitchen? The Today Show national investigative correspondent Jeff Rossen was curious and found out how you could save your family's life from a fire. Take a look at his report.
It starts small. Fire sparks on top of your stove. But within minutes, the flames engulf the entire kitchen, your home becoming a deadly trap. Would you know how to stop this before it's too late?
This is one of the most common causes of kitchen fires, leaving an oven mitt on the stove.
Dave Hamilton is a fire captain in Nutley, New Jersey. Today, showing us how to protect ourselves at home.
All right, let's go.
Inside the Morris County Fire Training Academy.
Right now, everybody needs to have a fire extinguisher in their home and know where it is.
It's that second part that I think is going to be the problem for a lot of people. I think I have one in my kitchen. I don't know exactly where it is, so that's the message. Go home tonight like me and figure out where it is.
After finding it, you have to know how to use it. In order to use it, it's a very simple acronym, PASS. PASS is pull the pin, aim, squeeze the handle, and sweep side to side.
All right, let me try this actually. Okay, so pull the pin, aim, squeeze the trigger, and go side to side.
Exactly.
And the fire is out, that easy.
That easy.
Even more dangerous and deadly, grease fires. They burn hotter, spread faster.
If I didn't have a fire extinguisher, my first reaction would be to throw water on this.
No, water would be the worst thing to put on a grease fire. It would actually spread it. Let me show you an example. Here's a cup of water.
Whoa. Watch that again. Even that small amount of water sends the flames flying.
What are you supposed to do?
Common household material, baking soda.
All right, so we have some baking soda, regular baking soda.
Regular baking soda, take the box, pour it right over the top of the
Dump
whole
it right
fire.
on top like this.
Keep going, the whole box.
Oh,
There you
wow,
go.
it put it right out. And this is in all of our kitchens right now.
Exactly.
Simple tips to make sure you don't make a mistake when trying to save your home and your family from danger.
Jeff Rossen, you're very calm under pressure, Professor. That was nice.
I know. I'm scared of fire. And believe it or not, I was scared of fire extinguishers too. It's actually very, very simple. I thought there'd be some kind of kickback when you fire it, but it's actually very, very easy if you have to use it.
So it was pass. So we have one here.
Yes.
So pull it off from a place you know it.
Yep.
Again, pull the
Pull
red.
the pen.
And then?
Aim.
Yep.
Squeeze. What was the fourth one?
And spread it side
Spread.
to side.
See?
Oh, I
Spread side to
love
side.
this. I went to medical school to learn this stuff.
You caught me. Yeah, it's actually very, very easy. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Point it at the fire, and when you hit that trigger, it comes right out very easily.
So before we get to this, keep holding that for a second, because I want to talk about where we put this in our house.
Yes.
Let's talk about the other issue that we didn't cover, which is the fact that in the wintertime, a lot of folks leave their oven doors open. And this is actually a big cause of fires. I never thought about this. Why is this such a...
It's very dangerous, first of all, for children, of course, right? Because kids, I mean, I have little kids, they walk over, they stick their hands in and kids can get burned. The other thing is when you have a stove like this that sort of isn't in the cabinetry, it can actually topple over. These are very, very top heavy. A child could pull this right down, and a lot of fires start that way.
So, there's the reasons you might get fires. Most of the fires I would always be fearful of would have some grease element to them. So I get concerned about it. We keep fire extinguishers all over the house.
That's great.
Walk us through where they should be in everyone's house. And then there's a part of this puzzle that I want people to remember from today's show, which is whether they're actually still worthy of being used or not.
Exactly. Just because you have a house that's 30 years old and you have a fire extinguisher, that's not good enough. They last for about 15 years, up to 15 years. Here's a good way to do it, and you should all go out and do this today or tonight when you get home. You want to check, there's a gauge on most fire extinguishers. Make sure it is in the green. Even if it's not completely full, as long as you can see the gauge right there, as long as it's in the green, you're fine. If it's in the red, go to the store and buy a new one. You should have a fire extinguisher on every floor of your house, but especially near the kitchen and the garage. That is where most fires start.
In the garage?
Yeah, in the garage. There are a lot of garage fires because that's where you keep all your junk, all your stuff that can be flammable, and a little spark can set it right off.
I'm going to do it today. It's very good advice,
Good.
and I appreciate it.
Great.
And I do commend you for your comments under pressure.
I forgot a little bit about what passes, but now we know. Because I learned from you.
It's the best way to remember.
Yes.
Right. I think about passing gas, passing a fire extinguisher. It actually works.
Is that what that is?
Check the date and the pressure on your fire extinguishers today. Do it right now. We'll be right back.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos to live the good life.